And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. John Peters here with you as we get ready for big-time action here. It's going to be the 15U girls, team out of California, the Legend Squad, who played right here yesterday on Field 8, taking on a team out of Colorado. A little early out there still for you folks. Glad you're with us. And the Real Colorado Olympico, coached by Jen Thomas Sandoval, assisted by her husband, Sean. It's a pretty good compliment when you ask the coach if she is starting in the keeper position and find out it is the coach. So a very young coach with this squad. We do have the starters here as they prepare to take the field and hear the first whistle. It will be Celeste Rodriguez, wearing number 3, starting for the Colorado team. Danielle Weiler, Ella Cooley, Ashley Van Cleve, Ashley Wise in goal, wearing number 15. Lauren Reed, number 21. It is going to be Lauren Champagne. It's going to be Ryan Winningham, Alicia Need, Monique Dwyer, and rounding out the starters, number 40, Danielle Fraser. The Olympico team out of Colorado coming in with a couple of big losses. A loss to Cup Gold, a very good team out of the Cincinnati area, 7-0, and then a loss to Sporting OFC Elite out of Nebraska, 3-1. On the other side, for Legends, they're in pretty good position. They have 1 win, no losses, and 1 draw. And an opportunity, if they win here, they will tie Cup Gold. They anticipate a win from them today. And, of course, then it would move to goal differential to see who would win this division. But the starters for Coach Matt Evans and assistants Nat Gonzalez, Kevin Boyd, Josh Hodges, and John King. So quite a list of assistants there. They will be starting in goal, 00, Hannah Arneson. Arneson in the neon lime green jersey, wearing 00. Number 2 is Maya Daly. Number 3, Samantha Ruelas, had a goal yesterday. Ariana Buggs, very good forward player. Number 4, number 7, Mariah Ortega, one of twins on the team. Marissa as well, not starting, however, wearing number 27. Linda Lozano starting today, number 9. Jasmine Young, number 11. Alex Day, and wearing number 12. Haley Halbersma, also starting, wearing number 18. Lexi Yela and Kaya Pagoni. There's your starters, and we were informed that Isabel Esparza, Isa, has that hair up now, so we can actually see her number when she checks in. So good news for the fans out there. The Colorado team dressed in the white with black numbers. Colorado Olympico. The Legends team, they get the black jerseys, gold numbers, a little bit of white trim. Ball worked in front. There's a shot. It's going to be top right corner, but it's a little bit high. A nice ball sent in there by Day. By day and by night. Here's by day. We had a McKnight here in one of the teams, so nice matchup there. But Alex Day with that shot. Ball put in play now by Wise. Wise, the keeper. Day will retrieve it at midfield. Olympico now trying to turn it around. Quickly sandwiched by the defense. Good response there very quickly. Pagoni now with the ball. She went down, kind of she had a hard contact yesterday and came out for a little while. Looks like she's okay there. None the worse for wear in this hard competition. Pagoni now sends it over to Young here on the near side. Right foot up toward midfield. Ball high in the air, bounded down. Quickly moving across and trying to take control, losing it, however. Nice job there by Ryan Winningham. Ball back toward the keeper. So Arneson now will pick her target and put it into play. Keeps a low ball. Wind a factor in this field, and those who watched yesterday will know that, blowing right to left. Ball worked around in midfield. Still trying to get a feel for what's happening, it seems. Defense pounds it down, and here we go, coming across. Picking up there, number 29, Monique Dwyer. Dwyer sends it back. They'll work it on the near side. Colorado working forward. And a knockdown there by Pagoni. Taking the brunt of it was Alicia Need, and they'll draw the whistle. High today, probably, as we've seen all throughout this week, right around the 100 mark. So there will be a water break here, probably 20 minutes into this 40-minute half, as we see that ball brought in near the top of the box. Headed back up. Out there is Danielle Fraser chasing after it. Also over there for Legends is Ariana Buggs, Legends FC Academy out of Chino, California. As we mentioned, head coach Matt Evans with a slew of assistants. A lot of help and a lot of good following here. Great club. As we've seen during a match, you'll even have another team that's here for the Legends FC will come out and cheer for their compadres. This will be a, let's see if it's a corner or a throw. It looks like it's going to be a throw in, and obviously you have someone there who can throw it in pretty deep as they line up in the box. And there's a little hill to help with the little motivation coming down, little speed coming off the hill. Here we go. And here's the toss. It is a good one in the corner of the box. Now knocked down. Olympico bringing it out. The lone forward for Coach Sandoval, Alicia Need, she draws the whistle again, trying to get the ball up to there to her. Ball out to the side. Working around the midfield, involved there is Ella Cooley. Cooley outside, almost had a giveaway. Ball sent forward. Now looks like the white shirts will send it out. Be a toss in for Legends. Yeah, the Colorado team, all white jerseys, white socks, maybe a little black stripe on the sock, but black numbers. That makes it easy to see. And you have the black jerseys of Legends with the bright yellow numbers and a little white stripe down the side. That makes that easy as well. Black socks. The only difficulty there may be the heat today, as the heat of this Texas area this time of year. Tough one. I notice there's another year here at the Toyota Soccer Center, and then looking at Overland Park, Kansas, I believe. You can go to usyouthsoccer.org, and those are the kinds of information you'll pick up. Here's a ball brought in, shot up over that right post once again. This shot by Ruelas, who has been a good scorer here in this week, and a good ball handler. Had a good strike on that one. Don't know if you folks got to watch the Gold Cup match last night. I believe the young man's name was Jordan Morris, who put a ball in just in a tremendous strike, almost turned his body sideways as he put the entire body into it. So we see the power that you can put into a kick. And, of course, the goalies take the brunt of that, even at this level. Have to respect them and their toughness. There's a ball sent forward. Let's see if it's going to get past the defense. It does not. Need is there, but the ball handled well by the Legends defense. Ball handled that time by Mariah Ortega. Now on the far side. Left foot sent forward. There's an opportunity. Nice settle. And a hard ball settled well. Here's a shot. Got the turf, however, looks like. Speaking of that, saw a little of that with Clint Dempsey last night on a set piece. Looked like he might have caught his toe in the turf just a little bit. It may have been intentional, however. You never know with those guys. But big win for USA over Jamaica for the Gold Cup. Those who keep up with the big school, big time players up there on the national teams. Ball bounding around, now settled. Turning with it, that's Winningham. Now sent forward. Let's see if they can get in. Looks like Dwyer fighting in. Defense there might get off the end line. Let's see. No, cleared back. Good job by the defender there, Jasmine Young. Now the defense playing with it. A little triangle here. Send it on down. It'll go out of play. Nice back heel play there by Coach Matt Evans. Kept the ball, tried to keep it in play. Oh, man. Toss in, sends it right back out. Cooley with the toss. It was Winningham who tried to send it right back, but it goes out of play. Jasmine Young. Now turn. Ball sent through. Let's see if Need can get there. She cannot. Good job by the defense collapsing. Always looking up, seeing 2 or 3 shirts there. This is number 22, Lexi Yela. Yela works it in, now sends it back toward the midfield. And here come the white shirts of Colorado. Ball sent down the side. Maybe an opportunity here. Ball sent in toward the middle. Need is there, but not far enough to get past the defense. Good defense by Mariah Ortega. Pagoni now sends it forward. Little fancy footwork there. Good job there by Ruelas. She goes down with number 10, Van Cleve. Ball taken away. Going the other way is Yela. Yela, good run. See if she can split the defense. Sends a ball out to the right. Broken up by a good defense. Good defensive play. Contact there, but equal contact, says the official. I'll tell you who the officials are here in a moment. All easy names here for the 4 officials for this match. Dean Morgan in center. Julie Granger here on the assistant on the near side. Assistant on the far side, John Paul Archer. And then Donovan Eubank, the 4th official, helping out in the tent. Keeping score, sending the subs in. Got blocked up a little bit here, and we now see the action. If you folks have the best view of the house, you've got the bird's eye view. We're down here on the tent, down on the right side of the pitch on the near side from what you're seeing. Wind will be blowing from right to left. Can have a big impact. We have seen that several times throughout. Ruelas tries to put a big foot into it, blocked by the defense. Looks like one of those defenders in there, number 21, Lauren Reed. Ball goes through and out for a goal kick. Official Morgan right on top of it. Kick coming up here, and this will be the keeper, Arneson. And I was trying to remember for yesterday's match, I believe the second half, you had Lynette Hernandez who came in wearing number 1. We'll see if that's the case here today. Can't imagine they would change that too much as they try to give everybody a little rest. Getting ready for a day off tomorrow for those teams that move ahead. For those who don't move ahead, it'll be a year off. You'd like to have a day instead of a year. And then championships, semifinals will take place, many of those Saturday morning. A couple of the championships taking place Saturday night, and then Sunday morning. The conclusion, once again, usyouthsoccer.org, your place to see all the schedule, standings, ball sent forward. Bounding around, but the secondary defense way in the back there was Mariah Ortega. It got past Pagoni, but Ortega there to clean it up. Working on the far side is Lozano. Lozano now out toward the middle. There's Day. Now working with it is Daly. Maya Daly. A couple Mayas on the team as well. Alcala. Number 10, who started yesterday, not starting here today. Don't know, we'll probably see her come in. Don't remember any sort of injury. Never know if that's the possibility. Maybe resting. Ball bounding around, trying to get it out of there, and the defense playing with it. Now still a possibility here. Finally, Colorado will move the other way with it. A lot of pressure coming up from behind. Good speed by the Legend squad. And there's one thing you can't teach, it's speed. And if you got a few players with some speed, what an advantage. And you've seen some good speed out in this championship series. These championships feature the best out of some 3.5 to 4 million youth soccer players from across the country. Ball settled there. Let's see if it's going to be an opportunity as Jasmine Young looks in, sends it in with the left foot. That's a high ball. That wind will actually knock that back toward the keeper. Here comes in Ruelas, and she'll put it in. And I was trying to see the assist. Might have come from Young, but give Ruelas the goal, and it's a score early on here. And another goal scored by Samantha Ruelas, wearing number 10. And so quickly 1-0 here. Probably about the 10-minute mark. We'll check the all-knowing cell phone. Sends it in with the left foot. That's like a high ball. That wind will actually knock about the 12th minute if we started on the dot. We'll find out. We'll confirm that when we get to our water break here in a few moments, probably about 7 or 8 minutes from a water break. And we'll also find out the assist for sure. It looked like it was either Daly or Young who had that assist. It was a high ball, did not clear because that wind will hold it up. And then when it came down, a quick through ball sent in there to Ruelas, sent it high in the middle of the net. And it looked as if the keeper Wise was diving and it just went up over her. And it's a smart play by Ruelas, drawing the keeper out and then putting it in a little bit higher, going top shelf, at least middle shelf, maybe top. So now we have an opportunity here. The Colorado squad will have a kick that's going to be just across the midfield line, but lining up at the top of the box. Making sure everybody's on side. Now the substitute who's come in is Madison Bolin. She'll stand by on defense. Here's a ball coming in the box, breaking back, and it will be scooped up by Arneson. And nobody really breaking free in there to come in there with the opportunity offensively for Colorado. Here comes Legends, quick counterattack. Here, guess who? Ruelas. Ruelas out to the left. Nice ball there, sent out to Yela. She works it across, sent back, and brought back in. Brought back in by Halbersma. Ball in the box, shot, and again up in the secondary netting. And it appeared that that was, trying to see exactly, that looked like it might be Bugs over on that side. There comes a ball sent out. Once again, coming into the wind. First match of this week on Tuesday was a match that featured 5 goals. 2 in the first half by one of the teams, 3 in the second, and all goals scored to the left. And that was with the wind, so just have to believe that the wind does have some impact. And here we go, the ball punted away back into the wind and headed back in. It'll be headed in and picked back up. Wise will put it in play again. Let's see, she'll punt it out of there again, up high in the air. Settled out in the middle. Colorado with a little bit of a rush here. Here comes Need to see if she can break through. She does. She's trying to work her way around the defense, works it to the corner. Really not much help behind her, and it's going to be a corner, I believe, and it is. Colorado earning the corner here. Let's see, the wind will be actually pushing the ball out toward the top of the box. And a little discussion here, coach, about his defense. Coming up to put this play in motion will be Ella Cooley. You see lined up across the box, I see number 3 in there, Rodriguez. And there's no number on the front of the pants or shorts for either of these teams. Well, yes, we do for Legends, but now on the Colorado squad, that helps a little bit to see when they're facing the backs going away from us. But we'll watch to see what numbers are represented in this side of the box here. Here comes the ball out toward the top of the box, pushed out by the wind. Let's see if it's settled. It is not. It's sent out. Chasing it down will be Reed. Reed back in the backs will send it over to Bolin, who just checked in. Fresh legs. That ball sent deep. Let's see if it's going to make it out. It's going to be right along the line, chasing it, and it is out. Boy, the flag goes up, but good hustle over there. Now coming in, Ruelas working it in the middle. Tries to leave it behind for someone. Nobody there. Might have been an unintentional heel click. Ball out to the side, now brought back in. Ball deep, there's Need once again working against Pagoni. Have a player go down. Looks like she is okay. That was Winningham behind the play. Went down pretty hard. Looks like she's all right. Ball will be thrown in. Get a little speed coming down that hill and really get a good toss. Here comes the toss coming in toward Need. Need really seems to be the only forwards or striker for Colorado at all times. Ball worked out on the side. Good nifty ball handling. Looks like Bugs on that side. Bugs works it in toward Lexi Yela. Yeah, since then there's Bugs, and we've got the flag up for offside. And the ball does go in the back of the net, but right after the whistle. You had the combo in there of Ruelas, Bugs, and Yela. Triple threat there by the forwards of the Legends. And the flag went up just before the ball was cut loose back to the back of the net. Here comes the kick coming out. This will be Wise, puts it in play a little bit lower this time. That'll give it a little more distance, not being knocked down quite so much by this wind that's picking up. If you're watching here, you can see the various flags around the field. Jasmine Young sends it out to the side. Yela now, she'll work it in, takes it in from the left side, now sends it through the top of the box. Bouncing in, nice shot there. It's going to be high and wide, however. A good run rush by Halbersma. And she puts that ball with the right foot high and wide to the right. So Wise will put it in play. Pretty stiff breeze coming at her now. Keeps it low. Trying to pierce through that wind. Far side, Halbersma chasing after it. It will go out. It'll be a throw-in for the black shirts of Legends. Black uniforms here for Legends. White uniforms for Olympico, Colorado. Kind of flows off the tongue. Once again, approaching a water break here, as we did not have it in the 7 a.m. match, but in 9, 11, and 1. And that has been the case. Ball cleared out briefly. Young sends it back in. Off to the side, Bugs chasing it. Let's see if she can get to it in the corner. She will. She'll turn and look for her options. Sends it back out toward Pagoni. Pagoni now will send it back even further. Now back in. Day. Halbersma. Outside. Trying to pick your number up over there. Looks like Lozano on the far side. Lozano it is. Giving Isa Esparza a tough time about her hair. Said the parents even calling in to say, please move the hair so they can tell the number. So glad that folks are listening. Ball coming in. Ruelas was there, but cleared away nicely by the defense. Ball on the far side, I believe that's going to be Cooley bringing it forward. Now taken away, going back the other way. Working hard on defense back there is Fraser, Danielle Fraser. Little collision. Defense continue to work, now cleared out. Good clear by Colorado. We'll be able to give you more accurate numbers for Colorado in the second half because they'll be right here in front of us. A shot by Young, and it's secured as Ruelas was hustling in. Avoided the contact with Wise, which was a wise move. Don't want to receive any yellow cards. Certainly no red cards today with the semifinals approaching. Had our share yesterday on this field, and the one next to us had enough excitement for the whole week on these two fields, I believe. And I'm not even calling the game on field 7, but was very cognizant of what was happening in the 1 p.m. matchup. Let's see, we've got a water break coming up, so we'll take a break as well. You folks grab something to drink, take a little break as well. We'll be right back here from Frisco, Texas. All right, welcome back. Splish Splash. I was taking a break, and we are ready to find out who had the assist as well. We got the information from the coach. Actually, Sammy Ruelas asked directly who assisted you there, and it was Alex Day who came down with it. Sent that through ball off to the right, so give Alex Day that assist. Coach giving a good challenging speech there in the middle of that water break. I'm sure both coaches taking every opportunity to motivate the teams as Legends find themselves up 1-0. Checking in there, you got Daly in there now. Takes that one off the upper body. Now Young will chase it out to the side. Defense now converging. Ball sent down to the corner. Turn, send it back in. Now Colorado will try to clear it out. Checking in number 19, Addie Follett out there in part of that play. Pagoni as well as Daly right there to send it off to the right. Checking in also, there's looks like 24, Nadia O'Reilly is in there now for Legends. Working on the far side also, Linda Lozano, who started. Ball sent in. Wise will have it. Oh, it's going to be a corner. Corner kick there. Ball trailed across the line. It looks like Mariah Ortega will be the one to initiate the play. Some of the Colorado players moving back into the box include Allison Jones, who's now in the game. Got a lineup, come several right at the goal line. Probably the tallest player out there right now, Pagoni, might be a target. We'll see if the header might be in play right here. We'll see how high the ball goes. It's a low one. It'll bounce, and it's cleared out of the box. An opportunity here for a run. As we mentioned, Addie Follett, who's checked in, was the Colorado player who was back. A little pressure put on there by Kremeyer. Kremeyer on the far side, wearing number 22 for Colorado. Ball in toward top of the box. Young is there, chests it down, settling it. Two of the different players coming together. There's a shot, deflected, however. Young turns, she'll clear it back out. I believe that's going to be Marissa Ortega. Puts a shot in, and it's deflected away by the defense. One of the defenders in there is Fraser, number 40, back in the back. Number 24 also back there is Winningham. Ball sent top of the box. I will crack at it, and a good save by Wise. A good opportunity. That looked like a 1 or 2 hopper. Got a good foot on it. Couldn't tell if Wise was screened or not, but a nice save. Ball headed down, now in the middle of the pitch. Working over there, number 4, that's Jaslyn Ellis, who's checked in. Also Allison Jones. Now Pagoni sends it over to Halbersma. Far side, working it over there is Linda Lozano. Lozano, ball taken out back by Colorado, working on the far side. That will go out of play. Quite a few fans here, as it looks like, as we said again, the Legends team that will play later in their yellow warm-up shirts off to the side, cheering for their fellow club members. So Legends FC Academy, 0-2 on the pitch. Ball sent out here toward Ellis. Picked up, however, by Esparza. Esparza with the hair all tied up here today, so we can tell who she is, wearing number 21. There we go. Coach made sure to point that out before the match so we'd know exactly who she was. She's wearing number 21 on her jersey, number 10 on her shorts, though. I'll have to ask him about that. And pretty sure, though, that is Isa Esparza. There's a ball near the box. Halbersma gets a head on it. Working across number 5, Danielle Wheeler, W-E-I-L-E-R. We got a head situation. Looks like head contact with Halbersma. And we're going to make sure she's okay. Play is stopped here momentarily. They'll add that on at the end of the half. And just making sure she's all right. That was quite a hit. Both players going up to get the ball. Probably got the back of Wheeler's head. I hope I'm saying that's right. Wheeler, W-E-I-L-E-R, Danielle. And the official Morgan walking her across. Looks like you'll have a trainer coming out and checking on Halbersma. Big, tall player. She went up and headed the ball. Looks like they made contact right in the forehead area. And now she's kind of telling the coach or the trainer exactly what happened. Looked like contact either the side or the forehead. So she'll come over here gingerly to the side. As we continue, ball will be dropped. And they'll kick it back over for possession to Arneson. Arneson will scoop it up. Selects her target here. Esparza right here in front of us. Esparza working it up. Now taken away there by Winningham. She's working across the pitch, has some space. Now to the back. Looks like that is Cooley. And taken away nicely. Stolen there, nice interception. Moving up, that was Mariah Ortega. And here comes the defense once again. Madison Bolin sends it forward. Now on the far side, working up Lozano. Lozano sends it up. A little pressure there once again from Wheeler. Left foot into the box, up and making a catch. And Wise has almost had that one slide across her fingertips. A nice ball out there from the right side. Ball sent back. Nobody there, however, so Arneson just waves everybody off. She'll pick it up. Now she won't. She'll keep it on the turf. Sends it off to the far side. Probably Lozano over there. And checking in also right now is Chloe Escarcega for Legends. Ball being distributed around. Now Colorado with it. Trying to get something going here in the back. Little space here. Send it up to Jasmine Ellis. Jaslyn Ellis. I'm sure. And the teams do not call out full names. Normally they have a shorter version like Jazz or Lynn, but Jaslyn. Ball sent back to midfield. Settled there. Now moving forward. That's Maya Daly. Trying to send it up. Here comes some pressure and breaking through. Let's see if it's going to be Wise who gets to it first. Good hustle there by O'Reilly as she showed a burst of speed and energy. Ball sent back and the defense there. Nice interruption. And that's what the defense's job is, just interrupt that flow of the offense to where you can clear it out. And working on that far side, looked like Gallo may have checked in as well for Colorado. Ball still loose. Here's an opportunity. Through ball toward Young. Shot. And it's scooped up there. Momentarily kind of squirted away, but picked up by the keeper Wise as she will send it the other way. Ashley Wise. Moving up is Day. Day taking it to the right now. Play interrupted by number 21 back there, Lauren Reed. Seems to be one of the mainstays of the defense for Colorado. There's a ball sent in and will not be collected by anyone with a white shirt. Trying to get to it was Addie Follett. Ball up at midfield. Ball down the side. That's it, ball on the turf. Nice smooth turf out here. As a ball comes in from the nearby field, Jasmine Young with an opportunity, but once again, good defense clicks it away. Defense of Colorado obviously playing much better today than they did against Cup Gold. They gave up 7 goals in that match, and they've only given up 1 here as we are a good maybe 2/3, 3/4 of the way through this first half. So we see here, ball be put in play by Pagoni. Pagoni, a big, tall defender. She puts a big foot into it with the wind. That ball really will take off. We've played, it's 9:33, and so probably about 10 minutes left here in this first half. if you take the 2 or 3 minute water break. Also a little injury time. And a foul there. That one will be called on number 22, Kremeyer. Ball worked out on the far side. Over there to Lozano. She'll send it in toward the top of the box, headed down. Let's see if it's going to be a touch. And a nice opportunity in there for Day. She just got under it, put it up over the crossbar. Wind still picking up even a little bit more here as we continue on through this match. We'll continue to aid those working from right to left. So right now that would be Legends. Legends FC, the California team. The Colorado Olympico will have the advantage of the wind in the second half. They've made it almost all the way through this first half and only allowed the 1 goal, which would be a plus. Ball worked in, the tall midfielder. Ball sent on the far side. Flying in there is going to be Kremeyer. Couldn't get it to her. Now working it in is Ellis. Ellis looking for an opportunity, sends it toward Kremeyer. Knocked away by the defense. And now a little move up the sideline on the far side. Trying to see if that was... Yala's not in there right now, I don't believe. Might have been O'Reilly or Marissa Ortega. Now back to the middle. Ellis sends it forward, doesn't quite get through. Pagoni, she'll settle it down, send it over there to Lozano. Got the back line of Lozano, Ortega, Mariah Ortega, Pagoni, as well as Marissa Ortega. Esparza. 21, not 27. And Halbersma will check back in after being checked out by the medical staff. And after taking a little hit to the head, looks like she's back in, ready to go. Ball worked around. Matter of fact, she has the ball now, working it across midfield, sends it over the left side. Here's Esparza working down toward the corner. She'll take it in with the, see if she moves it back to the right foot, or she'll do that, takes it to the right foot. Deflected there. Pagoni will move in, taken away, and now Colorado will try to work it the other way. Not a real good touch there, as you have the defenders really having to move up. If you could have broken someone free, Colorado might have had a good opportunity. Ball out to the outside. That is Marissa Ortega. Her sister Mariah over there on that side as well. Ball settled there by Kremeyer. Ball sent forward and just a little too much pace. The only player that had a chance was Follett, just couldn't get the speed up to get in there and get that before Arneson was able to secure. Ball on the far side. Brought back toward the middle. You've got Esparza moving down this left side. She's got some space. She's got a lot of space. She'll bring it in toward the box and through the 5-hole and picked up by Colorado. Trying to get inside to her teammates. Esparza fresh off the bench, showing some fresh legs there. A lot of energy. Pagoni knocking down, that was Jones, but the official says play on. Now Colorado with it. Let's see if they can get a little run here. Ball sent in. Nice move there. That's going to be a race, a foot race. Hustling in. Inside the box, there's a shot. He caught the turf monster right there, and the attempted shot goes errant to the right side. But an opportunity there. Good onslaught there by Colorado for the moment. I tell you, saw some good speed there as well from Kremeyer as she came in. Just couldn't get that right foot on it. The cleat catching up in the turf. Ball at midfield. Daly. She works it back now, batted away. Picked up quickly, however, by Lozano. Lozano sends it deeper. Back in the back, you had number 43. That's Madison Bolin was there. but it's picked up by Wise. See who she's going to target here. Everybody a little slow getting out of there. A lot of walking here near the end of this first half. The heat starting to pick up. And after 3 hard days of play in the heat, it takes its toll. Ball being worked around there by Winningham. Winningham has it come back to her. Now over to Ellis. Ellis near side. Not much space. Halbersma right on top. Now Pagoni, takeaway. Halbersma. Back to Esparza. Looked up and saw a white shirt. Said, I'll just send it back to Arneson. Steady, sure, and that's a good play. They'll bring it up again. Halbersma now looking for options. Sends it all the way across. Let's see if that's Lozano. It is. Lozano low toward the middle. And that's Escarcega. Esparza now moves up. Isa. Marked up there by Ellis, working in with her. Young with the attempt and cleared away nicely by the defense. Now Halbersma works to the left. Little move back to the right. She'll pull it with the right foot. Send it back out top. Escarcega moves it in. That's Daly. Little pressure there. It goes off. Let's see if it was touched. The referee says no. And good defense out there by Kremeyer, putting pressure on that shot, forcing it right. And once again, probably getting a little closer here to the halftime whistle. Not a whole lot we need to check on here at halftime because we've given you the goal and the assist. We've also checked on the time of that goal around the 12-minute mark. So that's the only scoring we've seen here in this first half. Colorado having 1 or 2 good attempts. They had a rush just a few moments ago, as it was Kremeyer who got in there deep in the box. Just couldn't get the foot on the ball for a good strike. But showed some good speed, maybe wearing down the defense a touch. Here comes a ball on the far side. Ball deflected in the back there by Reed. Now working up the middle. Good pass, trying to get some time of possession. Ellis here near side, good tall player. Works it back to her left. Here's a ball interrupted by Pagoni. Pagoni, Escarcega, Escarcega sends it up. Now here comes Esparza. She'll follow that one up. Esparza down near the corner. Young works it in, marked up there. Ball in the box. Back post, nobody there except for white shirts. The closest player to it would have been Nadia O'Reilly for the Legends. Good play by the defense back there, clearing that one out. You've got Bolin back there. Also there in the back, Reed. So officials looking at the watch, see how much time. Couple minutes left in this first half. 1-0 your score. Legends up by 1. And there it is, the whistle for halftime. And once again, the goal scored by Sammy Ruelas, with the goal assisted by number 12, Alex Day, back in about the 12th minute. Makes it 1-0. And this Legend squad's trying to secure a spot in the semifinals and then hoping to move to the championship. Colorado trying to foil that effort. We'll be back soon. Glad you're with us. USYouthSoccer.org, your home for all the information. We'll be back, ready for second half action. 1-0 Legends. And welcome back, folks. Ready for second half action here as we have a 1-0 game. It's a very close game. If you looked at the previous matches, you might think that Colorado might be outmatched here, but they've hung in tough. They've played well. The defense staying with it. Right now in the back, you've got Gallo. Try to give you these numbers. Be easier here the second half to give some more credit here for the back line of Colorado. We'll be a little closer. We've got Gallo working up on the left side. Also moving up in the middle there is Wheeler. Moving across in the middle, Fraser. Back in the back is Reed. Number 10 also back there, Van Cleve. And on the far side, we'll get you that number in a second. So give the back line folks some credit. Here comes Lozano, sending it on up toward Bugs. Bugs gets free briefly. A little space here for Lozano. She'll work it in. She'll put a cross on the back post, and it's going to go all the way through. Nice turn there, trying to get it going is Yela, who sat out quite a bit there. Ball cleared out by Reed. Working it up now. Legends now will pick it up, and that will go out on the near side. And at keeper now is Lynette Hernandez for Legends, wearing number 1. Arneson, keeper there for the first half, just as we saw yesterday. Here on field 8 as well. Ball being worked across, and tell you the other back line player, Ella Cooley, far side in the back. Nice shot there. It's going to go just left. I believe that shot went in there from Ellis. Also up there putting pressure. We'll see it was probably Need. Looks like number 22, however. That's going to be Kremeyer, who we saw her had a couple opportunities there in the first half as well. Escarcega now working at the far side. Had a little tuple with a couple of problems there. Now that's Esparza working it back. A little more pressure here from Colorado here in the second half. Looks like that's Rodriguez who's in. May not have been in all that much in the first half. Rodriguez over in that corner. Looks like a rugby match. Here comes into the box. Defense finally clears it out. Another hustle up here at the top. See who comes up with it. Big fight there. Double joust. Both go down. Little joust with the feet. And Day will slow it up a little bit. Takes it back. Get some space to regroup. Legends now, once again, the black jerseys with the gold numbers. Moving that ball back was O'Reilly. O'Reilly's in there up near the front in the middle. O'Reilly waving for the ball. She's in the box right at the top of it. Here comes Urelas. She'll cause something to happen, and good job by the defense. Once again, they're breaking it up. They've seen this team. They know what they could do. Van Cleve with a nice play there. Ball sent deep. Colorado trying to be a spoiler here. A loss or a draw for Legends obviously would be problematic, and they're planning on winning. They're probably thinking that Cup will win as well. Their match later on here today. They'll be playing Solar Grotto, probably playing as we speak. That'll be a throw-in right there. Looks like it will be Jones taking the honors. They'll toss it in. So Colorado already putting more pressure here in the second half. Once again, that's the direction the wind is blowing. Don't know if it's possibly even partly a psychological thing, but it does aid on the high balls, and that ball deflected out. It'll be a corner. Looks like they'll have to retrieve a ball from the scorer's tent. They'll get that ball over there, and the wind will be blowing toward the keeper here, toward the new keeper for second half, Hernandez. Ball rolled across. They'll have to track that one down out on the highway nearby. Roads on on 2 sides of this field. The other side, a parking lot, as we are right on the edge of the Toyota Center complex. Here comes the kick. Low ball, but it's going to make top of the box. It's still in the box, down low. Let's see, they're still booting it around, and finally cleared out by the black shirts of the Legends. O'Reilly trying to put a little pressure there. They send it back in. Rodriguez was there, and might have been a handball. Quickly coming the other way. Lozano working it up. Bugs here with her. It's going to be Day choosing. She's got a lot of space. Did a little turnaround, and nobody was there. Now picked off nicely by Fraser. Fraser sends it over to Jones. Jones sends it forward. And now let's see if Rodriguez can win this foot race. Hustling back to no avail. It's a good hustle there by the defense to clear it away. Ruelas now showing that she can work in the midfield as well as in the box. Ball down the side. Bugs hustling through. She's going to be up there. Nice try to get that ball, but somehow Reed kept it. Pressure from behind. This is going to be Fraser. Fraser now sends it on up. Ball bounding around. Ball sent out to the side. Hustling forward will be Jones. Looks like she'll get there. Let's see if she does, and she will not. It'll go out of play. That was close. Ball going to the far side. Just a little much pace. And once again, wind blowing in that direction. It's going to take it out even quicker. So here we go with the throw in. Not far from the corner. Let's see if Colorado tries to lock it up here. Ball trying to clear that one out. That'll go bounding in and picked up by Hernandez. A little pressure from Colorado. California, Colorado connection here. We've had great variety from all across the country. Yesterday, a boys game here from Baltimore versus Puyallup, Washington. Hard, but just not seeing much productivity. Now here's a ball near the top of the box. Biggest threats right now, Rodriguez as well as Ruelas. Trying to get that one back. Reed there to knock it away. Lauren Reed, good tall defender. O'Reilly working her way in. Reed there, she goes down. They're going to scramble for it. O'Reilly got the trip across. She has to dive up and across Wise. Let's just make sure it's still Wise in the goal. It is. Ashley Wise wearing number 15, still in the goal for Colorado. Had her hands full there with O'Reilly. Ball bounding around. Eventually O'Reilly diving across. Here's a ball sent up forward. Looks like Bugs in there fighting against the taller Reed. Day sends it in. Nice ball in the back post. Let's see if they get to it, and it's secured by Wise. You had two legends players flying in. Nice play there. Good organization on the offensive side. Time by Hernandez. Looked like an opportunity there for Colorado, but just didn't get organized. High ball into the wind. A pretty good punt there. Getting it out to midfield in the breeze. Let's see if they can pick an option out. Here's one to O'Reilly. Back to Ruelas. Oh, no, that's Ruelas with the 3 on her jersey, 2 on her shorts. Ball sent back out toward the middle. Who will get there? It's going to be dual fighting on it. Here we go, the other way. Now back, ball free. Day will retrieve it, a little bit of space, sends it down toward the corner. Bugs in there fighting with Reed. Reed clears it. Reed, the big, tall defender, doing a pretty good job back there. Also in there helping her out now, Mia Gallo. This will be a toss in by Ruelas. And Ruelas with the pretty good throw in, good strength on that. We'll try to put it somewhat a little deeper in the box than your average thrower. Here it comes. And it is. Nice ball. Headed around, but it'll go out of play. And Wise will get the kick. Wise has the wind, and I tell you, if you get a ball out there quickly, if you get that defense up close, send a couple players deep, gives you an opportunity. That ball will carry and sent back in by Day. Here's a ball through. Nadia O'Reilly going in. Now brought back out by Ashley Van Cleve. Legends pick it up midfield. Ball, nice ball here near side. A little space here for Lozano. Lozano works it up. Now sends it into Bugs. Bugs marked up by Reed. Send in O'Reilly. Not a good first touch, and the flag is up offside. So they're going to watch this one sail out almost to midfield, and it's headed right back in, however. O'Reilly, ball out to the outside. Picked up over there by Yela. Yela, good ball handler, takes it down. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. It is. So as they go to the corner, we will remind you can go to ususoccer.org. Check out all the stats, see who's scored and how the teams are doing. Also check the upcoming schedule as well as the standings. Ultimately important right now as you see these teams battling, particularly the Legend squad here, knowing that a victory will put them in contention with Cup Gold out of Cincinnati. It's like a virtual deadlock right now. If both teams win, it will be goal differential. Ball sent back in, now bounding around. Ball near the top of the box. Ruelas over there. Might be a little run here for Rodriguez, see if she can get free. Sent back. They try to send it right back to her. Ellis working over there. Now sends it out to Kremeyer. Kremeyer's toward Ellis. Ellis with it. Little fake now. No one goes for the fake, and Bagoni will pick it up and bring it back out. Bagoni rockets it forward. O'Reilly and Reed going at it. Day now with it. Turns. Has space. Works it over to her teammates. Ball down. Nice deflection there. Taking it away is Van Cleve. Midfield working it around. Ball to the back. Left foot sent forward by Ortega. Mariah Ortega had twins on almost every team this championship in these broadcasts. No exception here for Mariah and Marissa Ortega. Last game it was Caitlin and Kylie Richens out of Utah. So twins everywhere. One team had two sets of twins. So in this case, Mariah and Marissa Ortega. Coach over here chatting with a couple of the players on the bench. I believe it's Coach John King now has come along to help out. One of the other coaches, an assistant here, but a coach at FC Legends. Legends FC, the big-time club there in Southern California. Here comes the ball. Put in play, a long ball with the wind aiding. Ball bounding around. It's going to be touched there by Hernay, so it'll be a goal kick. Must have already been past the line and rolled out. Saw the signal there from the referee. That ball may not have been touched. I thought it was touched, but the referee right there making the call. But that was a nice long ball. If you can get someone in there to deflect that kind of ball with that wind, you never know what might happen. And the defensive wall put up again by Colorado. Ball being worked around there by Wheeler. Danielle. On the far side, Allison Jones. Now worked in by Jasmine Young. Ruelas. Not a real big player, but extremely talented. Working it up is Esparza. Looks at a target, but puts it a little bit too hard in there and scooped up by Wise. She'll send it the other way. Actually secured about eye level. Ball will be on the far side. Throw in there by Colorado. They'll throw it back to number 14. That's Jones. Now a little tussle there on the side, and coming away with it is Yela. She'll get it up to O'Reilly. O'Reilly back to midfield. A little giveaway there. Taking that away was Fraser. Ball in the midfield, going back and forth. Little ping pong here. Pinball alley. Esparza working it well, trying to maintain possession. A lot of pressure now. Coming up against a couple of defenders. Finally gets it away, and will send it down toward the corner. Reed is there. Let's see if O'Reilly can break through. She doesn't. Oh, a hard hit there, and maybe a face to the ground. This is going to be a tough one. And I hope that Yela's okay. She took the big hit, and her face, a little face plant there. And let's see if we're going to have a yellow card for sure. As the referee going to the pocket. Let's see if he's got the player. I'm not trying to see where he's maybe just writing something down as a warning. I didn't really see the yellow card come out, and will it come out? I guess they're just making sure everybody's okay. That was quite a, wow, surprised there wasn't a card, to be honest, but I'm more happy. I'm even happier, though, to see that Yela is back up. That was quite a hit. Took a little face plant there as her head went down toward the ground. So the ball be put in play, a little crisscross action. Here's the ball sent in high over the bar, though, and a jump by Wise. If it had been placed accurately just about 2 feet lower, might have been an opportunity. So we'll take it the other way. Wise will put it in play. There will be a water break coming up. We'll see how much time we have before that. Officials keeping track of time. They go about 20 minutes in. About 3 or 4 minutes, the assistant referee says. And everybody lining up, got the substitutes in. And the back line looks like now you have Madison Bolin, who's checked in. Ball rolling around there. Handled in the back by Colorado. That's Jones. Now settled by Pagoni. Near side. Esparza works it up. Sent in. O'Reilly there with the high touch. She'll settle it. Now working through 2 defenders. Keeps going. Takes it to the left side and interrupted there. Still with it. Colorado now coming away with it, sending it the other way. Jones sends it forward, working it up to Ellis. Ellis on the far right side, in front of the wonderful campers over there with shade. Now ball loose. Here it comes, a shot in. It's going to be high and deep, and that'll go long. And once again, the wind, have to take that into effect maybe to pull off just a little bit. And a ball there as Hernandez now will put it in play. Once again, right here at the beautiful Toyota Soccer Center. Probably a good 20, 30 fields all around this complex. Home of FC Dallas. Matchup Saturday night will be interesting as championships going on here as well as the big MLS game. Match going on in the big stadium right nearby, and ball being worked around now. That's Jones. She's sandwiched, and the ball taken away, and the whistle. Be an opportunity here. The wind blowing that way, and we've seen that Colorado can put it deep in the box from midfield, so this won't be much of a problem. Get the defense set up. So looks like Pagoni back there directing. Also Hernandez directing her defense. Ball to be put in play by Cooley. Cooley sends it top of the box, trying to head it back. It's still on the turf, still bounding around. Now Day gets it. She can't clear it. Ball still bounding around deep in the box and picked up by Wise. And probably seemed like an eternity. Probably seemed like an eternity for the coaches here of Legends. The ball being loose and free in the box. O'Reilly turns and had an opportunity to get it to Ruelas. She just didn't quite read her mind. So they'll go the other way. And it's the movement of Winningham. She'll send it forward. Winningham, not a real big player, but pretty shifty and works well with the handles. The handles with the sandals. Ball coming up, near side. Esparza now trying to find somebody, gets it to Bugs. Bugs right back to Esparza, see if she can get to it. That ball's going to come out, and you had O'Reilly pretty close by, but she was still moving forward. And that's the water break, so I will get out of the way, and we will step aside as well. Be right back with you. Your score still 1-0, and it is Legends FC over Colorado. Right back after the H2O time. All right, here we go. We are right here with Ruelas, ready to throw it in and get it started as we've had water time. The goal scorer early in this game, Ruelas getting that ball in. There's a header and scooped up by Wise, but Ruelas has that great weapon of a long toss. And she was right here by the water. That was very convenient, right here where we are as well. Chatting with a couple of the officials, one from New York, one from Kentucky. Ball in for Bugs on the right side, tipped away by Reed. Bugs still chasing it. She's not going to get there. Reed showing a lot of moxie there. Going up against a tough, I tell you, tough offensive squad here in Legends. And she has held her own. Ortega involved in that. Here's a shot coming up. It's going to be just over the bar. Not much, though. I'll tell you what, Alex Day put that one just over the bar, not far from coming in the backside of that net. And here comes ball out from Wise. Doesn't get it out too far. The wind should be taken a little further than that. There's Allison Jones. Ball taken away. Jasmine Young working it up. Young, sicked up by the back line. And a real pesky defense here for Coach Sandoval as they have held their own. Here comes a ball that's worked in deep in the zone. Little cross. Guess who's there? Reed kicks it away. A hard blast. And it's going to be off the back retainer. And Ruelas took a blast at it. Had a player kind of tripping across her. That was Addie Follett. And just got under a little bit, put it in the secondary fence. Wise waiting for opportunity to bring it in play as we have a couple of substitutes. Looks like Halbersma coming in. Can't really go by the number on the shorts now. I notice a couple discrepancies there. Have to make sure the jersey number. But by now, I know the players pretty well. Halbersma checking in. Also, that coming in is Marissa Ortega. I will tell you, it is kind of tough between Mariah and Marissa. They both have a 7 as the second number. 7 for Mariah, 27 for Marissa as we see the whistle blow. Ball settled down. Let's see if it's Reed who will put it in play. Reed does. Ball in toward the middle. Nice move there. A little space. See if she can put a foot on it. Ball from the right-hand side. It's going to be deflected and bounced up in the air. Hernandez picks it up, and I believe that shot was taken on that side, maybe by Follett. We'll have to double-check over there. Fighting for that one is Dwyer, who has checked in. Ball in the midfield. A lot of contact. And you got to give credit to this Colorado team. Really no chance of them advancing, but they're playing very tough. Ball moves up. Reed now working with it. And finally, Ortega sends it out. So Marissa Ortega sends that one out of play. Had two defenders right there. One with the captain band around her arm is Danielle Wheeler. And I, once again, hope I'm saying that correctly, folks. Went over the pronunciations with Sean Sandoval, and that was one that I couldn't, or I think Wheeler, W-E-I-L-E-R, could be Weiler, but we're going with Wheeler. There's Ellis, big tall player out there in the middle. And she moves well too. Big player, moves well. Sometimes you have a bigger player that just is not moving that well. She's moving well. Champagne is in as well, picking up the ball on the far side. She'll toss it in. Ruelas marking up well on Winningham. Champagne again. Ball to the back line. Reed now. She'll settle it. A lot of pressure. Putting pressure in there was Maya Daly. Let's see if she has. I know Ruelas has 2 on her shorts, but it looks like, as the wind begins to blow even more, it looks like that Daly has 2 on her jersey, and there is just no number on the shorts. See a whistle there at midfield. Probably not all that important to you folks, but important to those who are trying to pick out who's who out on the pitch. Now, ball sent forward. Let's see. Racing after that one is going to be Follett. Let's see if she wins the battle. She's going to work around the left side. And there with her, making life miserable, was Mariah Ortega. Just did not make it easy. However, here comes a corner. So a productive run there for the Colorado squad. And now you have, it's going to be Wheeler checking in there to throw it in. It's not a corner, it's just a throw in right there. And another ball now. The ball sent to the back post, and the wind's just going to carry it on out. We had the wind really whipping there all of a sudden. Every once in a while, you probably can pick that up even on the microphone here. See various flags around the facility, particularly right here by the Southern Cal team with their Cal South banner. Some state representatives. You got 5 states with dual representation. Don't know if I can rattle those off without notes. We'll try, however. California, Texas, Pennsylvania, New York, and Ohio. How about that? Ohio South, Ohio North. Ohio South pretty much dominated by the Cincinnati area. California, the South area, you see represented here in Legends. Colorado with their own representative, also Olympico. And we say it many, many times, but the USYouthSoccer.org website with a lot of information that can help you out, looking at stats, looking at how your favorite players are doing, and keeping track of goals. Who's scoring? Here's a ball sent back. We've not had a lot of scoring here lately. Ball sent down. Here comes a little break. Moving forward is Halbersma. Tries to send that through ball. Reed is there. Ortega now. Halbersma now puts a foot into it, but it's going to be wide left. That will roll all the way to the corner down near the other. I think that's another Legends FC squad over there in the corner, obviously sitting in the shade, trying to keep their cool. And now the ball tapped away. Yela gets it over to Ruelas. That's a pretty dynamic duo, good ball handlers. Here's a ball sent in high over the bar, and another blast. A little missile shot from the right, and Ruelas shows a lot of power. She's a little dynamo, not very big. She's also the long toss player as she throws the ball in. Wise gets a little help from Reed, as it's very difficult tying shoes with goalie gloves. I have not tried that myself, but just imagining, not an easy task. Might go on America's Got Talent if you could do that. Here's a ball move forward. Here's Halbersma. Sent out to the right. Ball move forward. Settled now. Day working with it. Guarded up well, and now over to Esparza. She just takes a run right at it. Reed now puts a foot on it. Esparza trying to get it back. And a little click in the heel there. That'll send it over to Alicia Need, who now has that captain's band on. So Reed will put it in play. Reed puts it forward. Deflected there briefly by Winningham. Halbersma, who is a big, tall player. She's a pretty big force in there as well. Here's Ortega, doesn't get it through. Now Winningham, she'll move it forward, sends a ball up. Nice ball there, it's coming out, and nice rush in. See if they get to it, and it's going to be picked up by Hernandez, as that was Follett hustling in. And it looked like a great opportunity. It just got a little bit quick. Once again, Wynn pushing it forward, but give Winningham credit for trying to set up a nice play there and a potential score to tie things up. And I know Coach Matt Evans a little frustrated with his team. Maybe they kind of got that thought that things are in hand, but that you can see right there, you better not relax, because this Colorado team is hungry. They would love to score. Here comes Reed, sending it back up toward Winningham. Winningham turn, a lot of pressure there. Pressure from Ruelas. And you see that a lot. Your good offensive players are also good defenders. And Reed coming back. Speaking of a good defender. Ball sent through. Nice ball played by Wise. Appropriate name on that one, a Wise play. And you hear that wind blowing the banners around here. Ball sent through. Let's see if anybody can get to this one. And we got offside. Flag is up, and about halfway up to midfield. So pretty good violation there, as we see substitutes getting ready to come in. Play continues, however. So the substitutes will have to wait. Ball being fought for in the midfield. There's Pagoni now. She's worked up toward the front. Maybe they're switching it up a little bit. Let Pagoni come up here, maybe work something in the forward position or midfield. Well, now she's back on defense. A little freedom from freedom of movement on some of these teams, probably depending on the personnel. On some of the times you'll have a player on the left side, other times on the right side, depending on the combinations out on the pitch. Pretty relaxed group here on the bench right now for Legends, but as we said, for Colorado, this could be a opportunity to be a spoiler. Looks like we might have a new keeper coming in. We do have a new keeper who's coming in for the Colorado squad. Let me see if I can see who that is. That's going to be Emma Ryan. She does not have, she has a neon penny on, so there's no number, but she's number 55 in our notes. So we're going to assume that's who she is. Emma Ryan in goal. Ruelas working it through, comes through 3 defenders, sends it over toward teammate Ortega. Ortega sends it back to Esparza, but it's a little bit too far behind. That sets them back a couple seconds. They'll reset. Halbersma working it up, seeing who comes toward her, seeing what opens up for her teammates. Esparza out to the right. Issa being worked with Winningham. Tough for her size. Playing tough in there. Now ball that's clicked over toward Halbersma. Talk about a big, tall player. And it'll be a throw in for Colorado. And see, if you had some players flashing in the center there, you might get a little more space as you had it really tied up here on the side. Winningham sends it up. Nice touch there. See if that was Marissa Ortega. Halbersma now settles it. Runs through traffic. Gets it over to Daly. Here's a ball inside. Yela. Shot. Score. 2-22. And no offside, so goes 2-0. And that will be a score from Yela. We'll check the time here in just a moment and give the assist to Maya Daly. What a nice play that was. A ball off to the left. You had Yela and working with Daly. Yela cutting in on that left side and picked the bottom right-hand corner. Put it in for goal number 2. 2-0 your score here. And Legends, they're hungry. They would like to actually score some more because they know that goal differential is a big factor in deciding who are the number 1, number 2 seeds here as they move forward in the semifinals. And right now, Colorado still trying to be the spoiler, trying to score, but also trying to limit this potent offense of Legends FC. Here's Esparza working up. Takes it to her left, has to avoid traffic. Sends it to Daly. Daly working it in again. She'll take a whack at it. Could be a corner, but it's going to be Ortega sends it in loose, and it's going to be another goal. Guess who? Yela again, and we'll give Ortega the goal. And so Yela, number 22, another score right here, almost 30 seconds to a minute after the previous one. Give the assist to Marissa Ortega. So here you have the 3-0 score, and once again you wonder why are they in such a hurry to try to score again. It's because one of the key components in deciding who will be seated higher in this tournament setting is your goal differential. Right now 3-0, and they know that the Cup Gold team defeated the same Colorado team 7-0. That's a big hurdle. I think the maximum that you can benefit is 4 goals. But here we go again. They're bringing it forward, and it's going to be Daly waiting for some help. Here's Ortega. Send it back to Daly. Daly working it in, trying to find a spot. Ortega now top of the box. Clipped away by the defense. Whiff there by the defense. Now interrupted in midfield. Working it in. Halbersma now sees she can pick out a spot. She's got options. Comes out to the right to Ortega. Ortega waiting. Sends it in. And it'll be picked down by Emma Ryan. Ryan, who has checked in here just a few moments ago. Yeah, working hard out there. You've got actually Alicia Need, who started out up in the forward position, back in the middle, or even playing some defense now. And taking a little bit of time here. Time running down. Here comes Day. She's working her way through like a sieve. And now it's stopped by Reed momentarily, and now Winningham will take it the other way. Winningham, feisty player, sends it forward. Really nobody back there can get to it. Follett was the closest. So lining it up, Wise will send it up. Not a very wise play there. She sends it right to the feet of one of the Colorado players. And this is going to be a free kick in a position where there might be an opportunity for a score. And you would not want to see that. We got a yellow card given to the player back in the back for delay of game. I'm sure that's probably what we've got. Trying to keep the quick play from taking place. And so this ball will be put in play there by Wheeler. Everybody moving forward now. You've got defenders coming on up front. And one thing the Legend squad would not like to see right now is a goal allowed. They'd like to keep the clean slate at 3-0, and they would like to add to it if possible. But here comes Wheeler with the ball. The wall is set up. And last time we had a low ball that was picked up. And here comes the referee checking on everybody, make sure everybody's legal. Here we go. Ball sent in, dive, and ball loose briefly, but now picked up by Hernandez. And a good opportunity here as you go the other way is you got everybody up front. The defense really crowding up front. Ball out to the outside. Let's see if Legends can take advantage coming the other way quickly. Here's Esparza. We'll call her Big Hair Esparza from now on. Asked her yesterday, couldn't see her number because of the hair. Folks calling in said, hey, pick the hair up so we could see the number. Working it up. It's clicked away. Right back to her. Trying to get that one additional goal. The maximum goal differential in a match, from what I understand from the officials of US Youth Soccer, is 4. And we'll take them at their word on that. Ball clicked around, coming forward. Let's see who picks it up. That's Young on the far side, chasing it. Ellis going after her. Ball to Halbersma. They're bringing it across. You've got Ortega right here in front of us, Marissa Ortega. Ball will come toward her, but not to her. Wheeler sends it back out. Working up is Need. Nice ball there, taken away, sent back. Day sends it over to Halbersma. A referee trying to get out of the way. Marissa Ortega. Ball back. You know, that's a ball that you look at a couple of options there. That's probably not the one you choose, is right down the middle where the defense is. Let's see if they spread it out a little bit this time. Day does send it in the middle. Ruelas, good target. Reed comes in, takes Ruelas down from behind. That's going to be the whistle for the end of the match. And your final score, 3-0. A hard-fought match. Much of the match very close, 1-0. And then finally, 2 goals scored here late by Yela. That is Lexi Yela coming through late with 2, making it 3-0. So good effort by this Colorado squad, knowing that they were not going to advance, but they held this prolific scoring team of Legends and other teams that score very well. They held them down for most of this match, finally breaking through in the end. So we will step aside. We'll also give you real quickly the standings now after that match. In this particular group, it will be Legends FC 2-0-1. It will be Real Colorado 0-2. So Legends FC 2-0-1. Cup Gold 1-0-1 coming into this time slot. We'll see about their results. You can check that out at usyouthsoccer.org. Check it all out there and join us again. Semifinals and championship coming up this weekend. Day off tomorrow. Enjoy that, and we will be back soon. Thanks for joining us here from Frisco, Texas, US Youth Soccer National Championships.